Hello everyone, welcome to the first episode of KICHIEW.
KICHIEW.
So hi, my name is Janelle.
And I'm Kevin.
I'm Jaden.
So I believe many of you guys out there, or rather all of you guys that are watching our video now, don't even know who we are or what we're doing on this tiny little screen of yours. So okay, first let me start with why we called KICHIEW. Okay, so why we called KICHIEW? Last time in primary school, I believe you guys have actually faced your teachers asking you questions, but then you had to raise hand before you can actually ask them any questions. So, have you guys faced it like when you raise your hand for a very long time, then after that your teacher calls you? Then when the teacher calls you, you get all the questions that you want to ask.
Yeah, been through that before.
Yeah, so I guess it's not just me, right? It's everybody, right? So we're actually here to share some perceptions that we had of what we have of the financial industry, and also hopefully clear up some misconceptions that you publics have. So I believe that going around, right, many of our friends or random people actually do ask you about, hey, is this CPF scheme good for me? How much percentage am I actually getting here at the bank? So what can I do to actually grow my money? So we'll be touching on all these kind of topics on our podcast. So hopefully it can value add to your financial knowledge, at the same time help you make better financial decisions in the future. So okay, but first you need to know who are we, right? You cannot be talking to three random strangers on the screen and then without knowing who are they. So maybe let us introduce ourselves as an individual first. So maybe we want to start with Jaden.
So I've been in the finance industry for a year, and I think the main reason why I decided to join this industry is because 2 years back, actually, when I actually looked into my portfolio, I realized that I was not actually covered. Meaning to say, I don't even have a hospitalization plan. So after graduation, it got me kind of worried because I wondered like what will happen to me in the event if something happens to me. Should I have no coverage and everything? So I believe that there are a lot of people like me out there in Singapore. So I decided to actually join this finance industry actually to reach out to more people like myself to help them, so that in the future if something happens to them, at least that they can ensure that their lives can still go on as per normal. Yep.
Wow, that's a very wise idea of why you joined the industry. Yeah, how about you, Kevin?
I'm more realistic. I mean, I feel that my reason for joining is because of the uncapped ceiling for my income. No doubt it's very, very lucrative to come into sales and come into finance industry. But also because of the work-life balance, and also comparing to my peers, like the amount of effort I put in for my job, I think I can get more satisfaction and more rewarding compared to a normal 8 to 5 or 9 to 6 job. So yeah, but if you guys prefer the more stable life, you can go ahead. This is just my opinion lah.
I've heard that a lot from my outside friends that are actually in this industry also. So myself, actually, I joined this industry with more different reason, I guess. I have in the past I've usually watch shows and everything, and I see people actually help it being able to sort of manage the finances of these big companies, big people, high net worth people. So actually got me curious into what is actually in the books of these people and how are they making so much money. So I myself I wanted to go there. I wanted to get there. I wanted to take a look into these books of these people. So the only way to get there is to maybe be their financial assistant, financial consultant, financial manager, or something like that. Maybe their private banker. So this is why I actually joined this financial industry, hoping to learn something here and there, and hopefully get myself up there. So anyway, guys, now is the COVID situation, right? Everybody is stuck at home. So a lot of people complaining it's a bit boring and everything. And it's been 1 month. So what have you guys been doing?
For me, I've actually been exercising, eating a lot, sleeping a lot, getting a lot of proper rest. Yeah, and
Mm.
I would say starting to, be in a kind of holiday mood, but also at the same time, catching up with my clients to see how they're doing during this period, helping them out and seeing what they need and see how I can help them out during this tough time.
Yeah, it's good always to remember the clients. How about you
No doubt.
yourself, Jaden?
I think now that we are all staying at home, I have more free time. So I'm basically trying to catch up on things that I have not been able to do previously, like watching shows and trying to do some exercises, trying to keep fit. So it's also like what Kevin said, not to forget to service the clients, to actually catch up to see how they're doing, because I'm sure that not everyone is as lucky as us, whereby we are still working, we are still getting paid and all. Because from talking to my clients, I realized that a lot of them are actually unemployed now at the moment, or even if they are employed, they're getting no paid leave and everything, which is not a very good sign. But I believe
Mm.
that as long as all of us stay strong together, we can overcome this.
Yep.
Okay, so actually, we've been wanting to, touch on this COVID period grants and everything also. So at the same time, to help out some of you guys that are watching our video and also our clients, maybe for the next episode, we'll actually be sharing about some COVID grants that are actually going around and what you can do throughout this period to actually maybe for some financial support additional from the government and maybe help yourself, get a work-life balance or something like that. Maybe, yeah.
So basically, we also be sharing more tips and tricks on how to actually save more during this whole circuit breaker season, because I'm sure that now that all of us are staying at home, we'll be saving a lot on transport and everything. So we'll be talking about actually how can we maximize our budget to ensure that we are able to fulfill those goals of ours.
Yeah, guys. Anyway, this podcast will be aired every Friday at 8 p.m. So don't forget to check us out on our Facebook pages that I'll be posting later. So yeah, do remember to click on the link and subscribe to us.
So for you viewers out there, should you want us to cover on any topics that's related to finance, do leave us a comment below and we'll do our best to cover them.
Any questions you
So
guys have, you can also, post your questions down there. We'll try our best to, do our research and answer or get back to your question.
so do drop us a comment and like, follow, and share. Right. See you guys next week. Bye bye.
Bye.